Yo, what's going on out there, man? It's Tony Bro, Black Compass Society. Shout out to the entire team. I just wanted to say, first and foremost, man, we going into our 6 months being in existence, being a part of this battle rap thing, part of this media thing. First of all, very humbled and grateful for all the support from the different media groups, the leagues, the battlers, and everything like that rock with us. It means a lot, and as a continued effort to get better at this shit, right? What we have out right now for everybody is a survey, you know what I'm saying? 2-part survey, only about 20 questions. The survey is going to be attached in the description box. What that allows you all to do for us is to give us feedback, things y'all like, don't like. You know, I don't have to tell y'all that. Y'all gonna tell us what y'all don't like. So do that, you know what I'm saying? Because it helps us get better. We here to provide content for the masses, for people to be able to relate to and expand it outside of just battle rap or just whatever, you know what I mean? So we've done some things and we still have yet to go. I mean, we continue to have conversations about what's going to happen next. With that being said, man, just jump on the survey, show your support, things you want to see get better, get your jokes off, you know what I'm saying? All that good shit. We take that, all the constructive feedback, we take that and we do something with it, man. That's how we get better. So again, salute to y'all, salute to the entire battle rap community that's fucking with us, that's rocking what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Even the niggas that's not, you know, I know some people that don't, but you know, we want to just keep getting better at this shit. So hit the survey in the description box. Hit us up at Black Compass S. That's 3 S's on that. You know what I mean? And hit up the entire staff. Salute to y'all. Salute to battle rap. Peace. Yo, what's going on out there, man? Everybody, shout out to the entire society and battle rap. Tony Bro with another edition of New Battler Spotlight, you know what I'm saying? Where we interview some of the up-and-coming stars, the rising talent, folks you see that's on the grind right now and on the cusp of something great. Now, this guy that I got right here, man, I've been a fan of for a minute, and if you familiar with him on Twitter, major troll sometimes major troll. Coming out of DC, man. Fresh out of DC. Goonies, CNC, Cuban, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, bro? I'm from Maryland, too, by the way. I'm from Maryland.
Oh, okay. Okay, see, I always fuck this up. I'm getting off to a bad start immediately. So Maryland, not DC. But you claim the DMV, though, right?
I mean, the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, all this shit, right? Like, that close to each other, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm from Maryland, right outside DC, though.
Okay, but before anything, man, how's everything going for you, man? This battle rap shit, sometimes we forget, like we grown men out here, man. How's everything going for you?
My real life is spectacular, sensational.
Sensational.
I live a good life, you know.
A nigga living good. Niggas don't use sensational too often.
Yeah, I ain't one of them like, you know, angry ass battle rappers. You know what I mean? I'm living a good life.
But you know, anger was in style. It was in style to be just mad at everything, to mad at the world. But you rap like that though. I gotta be honest. You rap like you got a chip on your shoulder, bruh.
I mean, I do got a chip on my shoulder per se, but I'll be happy half the time. I'm naturally like that. You know what I mean? Like if we argue, like just playing around in person, I'm always turned up. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I am. I don't even really be mad half the time.
So I spent copious amounts of time in that DMV, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in Maryland, everybody ride the metro and everything like that. Now, specifically, so what part are you from? Cause I'm trying to get a feel of, you know, DMV battling, DMV, you know, culture as far as hip hop, I think is interesting too. Huge melting pot. But walk us through where you're from, you know what I mean, out of that collective and what influenced you to get into this.
I'm from like that Waldorf, PG County area, like, you know what I mean, right there where I say like 20 minutes outside of DC to like 5 minutes outside of DC, Oxon Hill, Waldorf, you know, area right there. I don't know how familiar you is with it, like right off 301 and 228. And I'd say what got me into, this is going to be funny. It's a funny story. Got me into battle rap is, so I got 2 older brothers. They used to watch it. I seen it. And then we had a friend who went off to college, and he was just talking about some battle rapper who played basketball and used to say like ball game and shit. So then we look him up. You know what I mean? It was Hitman Holla, of course. So then I like found URL. I mean, I already knew who Murder Mook and all of them was from back in Fight Club. You know, I used to watch the Fight Club, and I used to see like all the Mook battles and all of them. But that was my first time seeing the URL was Hitman, and I fell in love. I just started watching all of the battles. I used to rap, but I just thought that was dope. So I used to just watch all of it. Then my oldest brother had a friend. He had a battle league, and he asked my brother to come battle. My brother was like, "Nah, I don't rap no more, but I'll send you my little brother." So he signed me up for bar benders in the DMV, and he was just like, "I know you be watching it. Let's see if you could do it." And, you know what I mean? We
right into the deep end, right into the shit.
Yeah, we competitive. So I'm just like, that's a bet. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how we is. So I'm like, all right. I had my first battle, and I mean, I probably was trash, you ask me. I ain't even write or nothing. Like, I just showed up freestyling, but I guess I had potential. They thought I was dope, and I mean, I've been battling ever since, pretty much.
But wait, once you showcase, because like, shout out to your brother, because I'm the same type of older brother. Like, my little brother was scared to do something. I'm like, nah, yo, we going over there. We gonna do that shit. You know what I mean? Act like I'm taking him somewhere else and shit. Then he end up you know what I mean? Like, damn, a word, you gonna drive me to the library? Yeah, we gonna do it now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a fan of jumping motherfuckers right into the deep end. But your first experience out there, you know what I mean? When you go from watching to actually competing and everything like that, how was that? Like, did you actually do well or what?
Since I could rap and, you know what I mean, I was naturally aggressive and I always had energy. I came out the gate a good performer, you know what I mean? But I would say bar wise, my bars was like ass. Like I said, I probably had three good bars out of like a fucking 5-minute segment. Cause you know, I was rapping like a rapper. Like I had a cadence. I'm just, you know, I'm rapping like an old Philly rapper or some shit. Like when I think about it now, like not too much punching. I probably had like 3 or 4 bars that actually stood out. Everything else just like filler and shit. But I mean, I had stage presence and like charisma and shit. So I mean, I won. The dude choked, so I was just like, oh, all right.
Well, at least you come away with the W and shit like that. But I mean, what was this in high school? Like you had to do high school, middle school?
No, I was, this was a couple years ago. I was in high school.
Okay. Wait, you said a couple years ago. The way you said that made me feel like an old nigga. And I know, like.
No, I'm just young. You're not old. I'm younger. Almost everybody I meet in battle rap, I'm like 10 years younger than them, like usually by average. Like when Norbs found out how old I was and shit, he was just like, wow. I'm just like, yeah. I mean, you know, like me and Chess like the same age, basically.
Oh, okay. Okay, what do you think that has any impact on the things that you put together, your perception, the perception of the fans, even the league may have on you because you're a younger talent?
I mean, yeah, because you know the thing that people don't get about me is I don't act my age, so like I don't never talk about being young. I don't never like do none of my bars from a young perspective. Like most of my references are a lot older than me usually, you know what I mean? Like, but that's because I got 2 older brothers, one 4 years older than me, one 8 years older than me. So I just remember the stuff that was prominent for like their age group. You know what I mean? Like I don't really do the cartoon bars and none of that shit. Like, I talk about like Rucker Park. Fucking Diddy running marathons through New York and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, shit. Most people my age, you know, you probably wouldn't expect them to talk about. You know what I mean? Like,
and that point directly to the inspiration. I think before we had talked on a different occasion, and you had said that the Philly framework and that sort of that early 2000s scene of that, you know, between hip hop and you know what I mean? Like the battles on wax and shit like that. That's what inspired you. So you think maybe that has an effect on your content?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because I tell people all the time, I don't feel like I rap like a battle rapper. I mean, I know I don't, but I don't try to fix it either. Because like I know how to rap. I know how to do 4 bar setups. Like I know all the technical skills. Me and Mickey Fax talk. You know what I mean? I know all the technical writing to do. But that's just not how I like to rap. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what's wrong with battle rap now. It's a technical way to rap and everybody wants to do it. I'm like, but that's not what battle rap about. You ain't got to be technical as long as you fire. So I just try to be me.
So I got a confession. I like this whole thing because it gives me the opportunity to say things to up and coming battlers that motherfuckers either scared to say or a lot of people are scared to admit. Now, when I first saw you, Twork was hot at the time. And yeah, you already know where I'm going. You already know. So let's get to the 4-bar build up and shit. It's predictable. Y'all know where I'm going. But I sat there and I said, you know what? Dude is talented. He's clearly got some shit in that pen. But man, it's very close. It felt way similar to New Jersey Twork. So you talk about the Goonie affiliation and kind of, I mean, I know that's not your first time hearing that. So I want to sort of have that be the lead into that.
You know, it's the craziest thing about it, right? You know, you introduced me as a Goonie. I wasn't going to say anything, but I've never been announced as a Goonie or anything, but it's just crazy. That's the clear,
what?
Yeah, you've never seen me on none of the Goonie pictures. I'm not in the Goonie ciphers, and I've never been a Goonie.
Oh.
But that's the association I automatically get because of the area and the rapping style. You know what I mean? Like everybody just assumes I'm a Goonie. But I can speak on this comparison thing because I've been dealing with this my whole career. That's where my chip come from. When I first came on the scene, you know, I was super young. Like I'm like 17, 18, I forgot how old I was, but I was really young. And then they was like, oh yeah, he fire, but he was like a baby Drugs. So Drugs was like, he was like the man at bar benders. Like, he was, oh, Drugs, he baby Drugs. They was calling me K2, all kinds of shit. They was getting real creative.
Oh, that's dirty. K2 is dirty. That's fucked up.
Nah, they used to smoke me with that comparison and shit. And then, you know, we never actually rapped alike. It was just the aggression and people just associated us with it. Eventually they realized like, wow, like Cuban, like I rely more on my pen and Drugs has a much better delivery than me. Like we don't rap the same.
Mm-hmm.
So then it was like, once they finally seen that, I'm like, finally, people ain't lying saying I sound like Drugs no more. Twork blew up, and now they saying I sound like him. I said, God damn.
Can't win. Motherfucker can't win, right?
Yeah, I'm like, at first I sound like Drugs. I don't rap nothing alike. Then Twork did the red-handed battle. He caught fire. Now everybody's saying I sound like him. And I'm just like, I'm going to deal with this shit forever. Like, I mean, it don't bother me, though. I don't really give a fuck. I'm like, if you put us all in the same room rapping together, you don't look at me and be like, oh, he rapped like him. It's just when you don't see him and you see me, it just might put you in that same, like, feel or mind state. But I don't necessarily mean we rap alike. We just got some of the same attributes. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
That's how I look at it.
It is interesting to me. You know what it is? It's the delivery. I'm going to be honest with you. It is that whatever that little build up thing y'all do where y'all split the word in two right in the middle before the punch. Like it's a weird, if I can write this shit down technically and give you an explanation on how it goes, it's like you taking 3 and 4 syllable words and breaking them shits up, but like it's not like your standard haymaker. It's not your standard 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the shit building up to it, but you just don't know how y'all gonna separate that word. It's a very intricate way to write. That I don't think is easy. So,
but you know, it's the craziest thing about it though, right? Because everybody tries to associate that with somebody's style. And I'm like, you know, me and Twork, we not from the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't meet Twork until I was already like a prominent battle rapper. You know what I mean? Like we met through battle rap. So it's just like, I was just taught that's how you write. You know what I mean? Like when you look at like a Nas and like all those type of people who can really do crazy things with the pen, I was just taught that was just one of the many, you know, aspects of lyrical writing that you can use. I never thought of it as being like, oh yeah, this is Twork style or this is somebody else's style. I'm like, because everybody does it. It's just everybody don't do it the same way. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Everybody bends words. Like, I mean, we're not gonna act like Murder Mook didn't tell Loaded Lux, "I'm a syrup sniper. I'll hit your aunt, your mama." That's the same shit. I mean, of course, it was way more simple, but that's the same thing.
Right.
It's just, you see what I mean? It's just like, but when you get real deep into it with your pen, like the way we do, they try to associate that as being in the same box. Well, really, it's not. You know what I mean? Like, everybody bends words. JC, Surf, every fucking body bends words. It's just some people are better at it than others and do it a little bit more often.
Right. And as far as so you not So you not with the Goonies? You know what? I follow all this shit, and I thought that you were on the roster with the Goonies. You just like so there's no affiliation there. There's nothing. Yeah, I'm shocked. I thought because I was prepared to ask you, yo, it seemed like you battled drugs. You got the situation coming up with Ryder, right? I battled
Mac Mel.
You battled Mac Mel. So I thought I was like maybe he just don't give a fuck and he battled, but no, it's so okay. So you've heard this before though. You've heard this Goonie affiliation before.
Oh, heard it before. I've literally had fans come up to me and like talk to me about being a Goonie, and I sit there and tell them like, bro, I'm not a Goonie. And I've had fans tell me to shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've had fans look me dead in my face and tell me like, nigga, shut up, nigga, you a Goonie.
They want you to be a part of it almost, like because they feel like it's a regional thing almost. That to me, I'm petty, so maybe for me, I'm like, you know what, I gotta beat all of these niggas. I don't know if that's your mission. I seen the battle with drugs. I seen the Lou Castro battle. Like I actually got that shit in the background just now because I'm trying to figure a couple things out. But the Goon, like, is that something that you aiming toward? Because it seemed like they representing the whole region for whatever reason, fair or unfair.
I mean, I would say, well, anybody who knows drugs would tell you that drugs is one of the most prominent people in the DMV period. So the Goonies in itself being, you know, a representation of the DMV area only would make sense. See, everybody likes to associate it with Twerk, and he's not from the DMV, you know, he's from Jersey, but it's just like, you got to understand though, Riders from Maryland, Drugs from DC, Jack Boys from Virginia, they still do have a pretty prominent DMV, you know, representation in the group. So it only would make sense. They some of the biggest names as of right now to come out of the DMV, like period.
Right.
Like look at Maryland. Who we had bigger than Ryder in Maryland? Besides Tay-Rock, but Tay-Rock from Baltimore. Baltimore, not really the DMV, but except for him, what? Pratt, Danger Zone, Ty
Law, yeah.
They was all from that one time span. Ever since then, it ain't been nobody before Ryder. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just like they gonna rep our area when they the hottest people to come out the area right now and to do it the way they did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Together, because like Ty Law and them, you know, they was together, but they wasn't really together. They was more or less just, you know, chilling, doing their battles. You know, they was cool with each other, but they wasn't like, yeah, it's us, it's Goonies, you know, DMV. They wasn't really on it like that. You know what I mean?
Like last year, I don't know what the fuck was going on. Y'all was kicking in the door. Y'all was on doing with street nigga blogs like, yo, we outside, like we ready to kill anything. And the culture's like, yo, whatever, nigga. Now y'all not doing that, and it kind of seemed like it cooled off a little bit. So do you? I mean, overall in the region, is it still that level of excitement? Like,
I mean, but see, anybody who would say that it cooled off, they just not close enough. Cause think about it. Why we gotta do blogs kicking indoors when we had Smack come to the area twice now? Think about it.
True.
Smack came to Richmond twice. I mean, so you know, like that's kind of the whole point. You know what I mean? Like that SS DMV had the most DMV PGs on it in like history ever. You know what I mean? So you ain't really got to kick in the door no more. Smack already acknowledging the area, Norbs and all of them routinely sending, you know, scouts out to many of the leagues. They got many working relationships with DMV leagues. So it's like the message has already been sent at this point. You know what I mean? Like
right.
But now they can just focus on themselves and getting their careers where they want them to be, because our area pretty much is almost where it needs to be. Where if you pop it in the DMV right now, you're gonna get a shot. If you working and you doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna get a shot. It wasn't like that all the time. Like Spanish Harlem, Drugs, Hostile, all of them, they was putting in work for what seemed like forever, and it just took them, you know what I mean, a long time to get that shot. It ain't really like that no more. Now the eyes is already there because people know what the DMV capable of.
And you particularly, I'm impressed with, because I'm gonna be honest, I feel like our small room situations are a bit more hostile than most. I mean, I think maybe only a couple areas competing with the small league structure that we got out here. And you take battles in New York. You know what I mean? Shout out to CNC as well. I see that, like, because I think one of your better battles is against Presidential Dubs. Talk about the value of battling in New York, CNC, what that's added to your career.
Well, so basically, you know, the craziest thing about it, I didn't really join CNC to think that it was going to have like a prominent effect on my battle rap career. You know what I mean? Because, you know, like when I joined, I already had a PG booked, like nobody else in the group did. You know what I mean? It was just, I battled Trey 30.
Right.
And, you know, and I met Swag, and we were just all really cool. And Trey hit me up and just like, you know, was telling me what he was trying to do. Like, yo, it's a bunch of us. We all young. We like kind of close in age. And we just trying to like hit battle rap in the mouth and just take it over. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I'm with it. You know what I mean? Like I joined it, and then the world just like, it just like shook the world. Like it went crazy at that time when I joined.
Yeah, that was a big deal. That was a small. Yo, listen, that was a big fucking deal when you joined CNC. I remember that being around the blogs and shit like that, and then all the little rooms and shit. So
you know, the craziest thing about it though, right? It seemed like, because you know, all the CNC was dope. Like when I like met them and I like, you know, was familiar with them and battled Trailer, all of them was dope. But then it's like once I joined, people was telling me like, why would you join a group and you the biggest name in a group? You the only one with a PG.
Let's talk about it.
They was trash and all of this.
Right.
And ever since I joined, Trey went the king of the dot.
Right.
Swag had a PG. Rue Bando had a PG. You know what I mean? Like Benji Lolo, free Benji. Benji gonna come. Benji gonna come home to a PG. You know what I mean? Like just it's inevitable for him. You know what I mean? Benji a star, and it's just and Bubba on the August 4th card. So it's just like it's just crazy how like I remember all the slander I got, and then like 6 months later, it's like everybody in the group just start clicking off with PGs. You know what I mean? Like everybody just started going crazy.
Right.
And then now when you look at the team, like the roster, it's just like we kind of got like a real fire team, and we all young. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
I got some shit. But okay, so it's you, it's Swag, it's Trey 30, Bubba 4, and Rue Bando. That's
it's me, Trey, Swag, Bubba Ford, Rue Bando, Benji Lolo, LV Ellis,
right,
Sav Gotti, Flo Leeds, Fendi, and MR.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's the full team. Yo, shout out to Fendi. Fendi, one of the dopest female pins out here, and she write all her own shit. I can verify that.
Stamped and approved. I appreciate that.
I battled Fendi in our little chat, you know, just playing around, sending a voice message. She beat the dog shit out of me. I was look, and she dope. You know what I mean? I wish more people could acknowledge that with females. Like, there's a lot of dope females out here. All of them ain't got ghostwriters.
Right. And it just puts a stigma on the whole game when you see something like that. Do you think it should be consequences for maybe lifting bar? You're seeing it a lot more. And I'm gonna come clean. I think drugs is probably most improved this year. But that Danny Myers shit, I know you've seen it. Like stuff like that is tough for me personally. Like maybe I need a battler's perspective on that, but as a fan, me looking at that back to back, it's hard for me not to say that wasn't lifted.
Okay, so the only thing I had to say about the Danny Myers one, and this is without me even knowing drugs. Like I'm not even gonna take into consideration that I know him. Yeah. It's just that, you know what I mean? Like I know that if a battler gonna steal bars, a battler knows how to steal bars, right? He's not going to steal from somebody that's more popular than him. You know what I mean? I just want to put that out there to the fans. If you think a battler is stealing bars, they're going to steal from somebody who they think that you will never see. They're not going to steal from somebody who got millions of views. You know what I mean? Like and that's one of Danny's most like prominent like performances, if I'm not mistaken.
He went crazy on Kane. He went fucking stupid on him. Yeah,
like I don't think that's the battle you want to be picking bars out of. You know what I mean? That was on King of the Dot. It was a huge. I'm not saying because I don't know for certain, but I know that if he's gonna do it, or if any other battler's gonna do it, they're gonna be smarter about it. You know, if it was a small league battle or something like that, I felt like the person would have more of an argument. But I'm like, Danny Myers, Nobody's gonna fucking steal from you, Danny Myers. Everybody knows. Like,
come on, we don't stop act like he don't be pinning that shit. But
yeah, no, you know what I mean. Everybody knows who the fuck Dan. You're the self-proclaimed bar guide. I don't want to lift bars off the bar guide. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Bad nigga to steal from.
Yeah, I want to lift bars off MC Blacksmith from like fucking, you know what I mean? One of them small battle leagues with like 400 views. You don't want to play with a 1 million view battle. That's just asking for trouble. You know what I mean? Everybody has seen them battle. Somebody's gonna be in the comments like, "Yo, I heard this before."
Okay.
And I don't think the way that Drugs did it, I don't think he did it like prominent enough. Like if you steal some bars, you clearly don't have intentions for it to be a haymaker. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think he was really trying to like bank heavy on that bar. You know what I mean? Like in his opinion, I mean, he probably didn't even think the crowd was gonna bite on it. You know what I mean? That was probably just one of them punches that you fit in because you got where you're really trying to go. And then it just like, you know, it all fits together in the setup. I don't think he would have probably recycled before he stole. I'll just be honest. he battles a lot. You know what I mean? Like a lot. He ain't never stole. So you mean to tell me somebody who battled every other fucking week, every week, he just gonna steal one time out of nowhere? No. He clearly doesn't have trouble writing. The motherfucker got like 20 battles in like the last 3 months.
Right. That's a good point.
It's like Dre Dennis. Dre Dennis ain't stealing. What the fuck he stealing for?
Yeah, niggas is working too hard in between to actually do something. But it is
look bad.
It is tough. Yeah, you acknowledge that it does look bad, and it is tough to watch back to back. Now, let's get back.
Danny Myers petty, man. That's why Danny Myers ain't have to do that, man. That was petty.
You gotta think, Danny Myers is one of the most serially disrespected niggas in battle rap. So for other people, they might not even register. Like a Calico Hitman, it's not gonna register on their radar. But a nigga like Danny, who's writing dope shit, not really getting credit for it, niggas is downplaying. Oh yeah, we bringing all the stealing out. Oh yeah, you took that shit. You know
I understood why he did it, but he ain't have to do it. It's like the bar really didn't stand out in the Drugs battle. It was way better to me when Danny did it, so I didn't really understand why he even cared. You know what I mean? Like,
and in terms of, okay, if I'm breaking down your career, my favorite battles from you offhand right now, I love the Mac Mel battle. I'm a fan of the Drugs battle. I like the GE PG too. I actually like that battle because I think he gave you a nice little fight. Is it battles that, for people that's listening to you now, battles that you would suggest that they go to, and what battle did you feel like you learned the most from?
The battle I would suggest they would go to is Cuban versus Ortega. That was hosted by Tay Rock. That was probably the battle that really like put me on the map because it was like, you know, Tay Rock going crazy. He like promoting me all on Facebook, on Twitter, you know what I mean? Like he telling URL, they got to look out for me and all of that. So it was like that battle did a lot for me. I had some of my most memorable quotables in that battle, honestly. Cuban versus Ortega. Okay. But the battle I learned the most from was definitely the Drugs battle. Because that was my first main event, actually. That was like my first year battling. That was my first main event. Me and Drugs is actually cool, but you know, like I said, I don't play in battle rap. That battle wasn't friendly at all.
Nope, not at all, sir. Not at all.
So it was like, you know what I mean? He wanted to battle. We both competitive, and I don't play friends. Like it is what it is. We gonna go there. But you know what I mean? Just like trying to do different things at that time. Like that was like the first time I took a battle serious. Like trying to really write angles, mixing in bars, like you know, just all kind of the different aspects of battling. I just took a lot away from it, far as sticking to myself. Like I like even tried like a few personals in there that I was just like, nah, I don't like personals. Like you'll never hear me get personal again.
Never, no personals for Cuban. No personals. Why not? Why are we not doing the personals?
I don't like them. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't really like them. It's just like because I mean, first of all, you don't know if what I'm saying is true anyway. You know what I mean? Like majority of the time, as long as I can make you feel like what I'm saying is the truth, you might run with it. But it ain't really no way to fact check a personal. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That's why I don't really like them. And certain things is not meant for battle rap to me. It's just like, see, if you don't know the person, then I feel like all is fair. You know what I mean? But when you actually know somebody, I don't think you should do it.
Okay. As far as the Ryder situation, right? I see you plugging that situation now. Is that down in where's that gonna be on? What card is that attached to again? Just for the folks.
It's on the Bloody Sunday card. It's a Do or Die BYB collaboration card. That's Henny Man and Venom. You know, everybody, y'all probably familiar with Henny Man.
Yeah, shout out to both of them too.
Yeah, battle rap trap. There's Drugs and 40. Me and Ryder, you got Prep and Hostile, Venom Haitian, Bear Witness and Your Honor, and you got Henny Man and Omega. So so locally in our area, you know what I mean, that's probably like the most fire card this year, honestly, like by a long shot, like in the DMV right now. So it's a big event, man. You know, people been asking for this me and Ryder battle for quite some time. I don't know why, but they have been.
Well, yeah. What was the motive? To me, just because I follow both of y'all, you know what I'm saying? It did strike me as a little bit random. Was there any undercurrent of hostility there or anything like that we could draw from that maybe inspires it?
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to people. I'm probably never gonna have one of those like underlying hostility battles, because I'll be the first to tell you, I'm young. I don't really have no sense. Like if I had hostility with Ryder, we wouldn't even be battling, because he's from Maryland. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'll pull up to that nigga house. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I wouldn't even be battling him. But this is one of those things where it's like, I'm competitive, you know what I mean? So it's just like, somebody tell me, oh, you can't do this. I'm just like, I'll fuck him up, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. That don't mean I want to battle him, but my confidence and, like, you know, with the Mayweather shit, you know what I mean? Because I look like him and I just kind of branded with it.
Bro, by the way, you look just like this nigga. I thought, all right, it's just a nickname. Nah, son, you look just like Floyd. That shit kind of weird, bro. Like, I'm gonna have
to ask my mom how many, you know what I mean? How much time in Vegas she spent. I'm like, you know, there's a lot of money we missing out on.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You could be doing some walkthroughs on some, like, don't even say nothing, like short Caesar, like you jump in there, just dark shades on, you know what I'm saying?
But you know how it is, though. It's like, I rub a lot of people the wrong way, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, you know, most of them, after we, like, really lock in, you know, everybody end up respecting me. They fuck with me. But just, I mean, I talk shit. You're either going to handle it or you're not. I ain't going to change it.
Right.
So then me and Ryder, you know what I mean, we start talking shit. It was something that the area wanted to see, because me and Ryder actually both from Southern Maryland. You know what I mean? Like, close like that. Like me, Venom, and Ryder, we all generally from like the same area. So it was like me, him, both cool with Venom. Venom hit us up like over a year ago trying to do it. So then we just like, all right, whatever. And then, you know, Ryder had all this stuff with URL. Then I was approaching URL, but then now it's just like the timing right. But you know what? I'm gonna give you an exclusive drop though. Exclusive drop. Only because you my bro. Yeah. Only because you my bro. Ryder's gonna be the last Goonie I battle.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. So I have no interest in battling Twork personally.
No interest.
None.
Wait, why? He's one of the hottest in the game.
Well, arguably. See, I don't move like that. See, that's what's wrong with battle rap to me. I feel like everybody is trying to battle people who's more popular than them, or whose name's hot, or, you know what I mean? Like, you know, trying to cheat their way up the ladder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it's like, no, you don't just battle somebody because he hot, or because he got fans, or because he gets fucking inboxed by Drake. You know what I mean? Like you battle niggas that you genuinely want to battle, like, or that it makes sense, or that people, you know, want to see. I just feel like me and Twork, don't get me wrong, I'll battle anybody, but I don't really have the interest at the moment, because I feel like it's a mirror match in a sense. Like, we don't really do the same thing. But we do a lot of the same things, and it's just like, there's no storyline there. You know what I mean? We've never had, you know what I mean? Like, I fuck with Twork. We cool. There ain't nothing to, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of already figured out how I think the battle would go. Like, in my head, it don't really excite me. Yeah. And I don't like trying to, you know, build your name off other people's name. Like, that's leeching to me. You know what I mean? It's like being a hoe. It's like, you ain't gonna battle a certain person because he don't have a certain level of status, and you aiming for this one person because he do have his status, that's that shit they talk about boxers. You know what I mean? Like boxers duck competition.
Yeah.
So like I don't like that shit. Like, you know what I mean? You don't. If you a fucking champion, you a champion. Like, even if me and Twerk, like, if it end up making sense, I do it. But right now, I feel like a hoe to just be trying to battle him because he hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I understand that.
Like, my resume ain't just filled with the most popping niggas. I battle who I want.
Yeah.
Or who leagues want me to battle. Like Prezi. I didn't have to battle Prezi at We Go Hard.
That was such a good battle. That was
I wanted
fucking amazing battle.
I asked for Prezi on URL.
Okay.
But they didn't want to do it. And then once people got the hint of Cuban versus Prezi, shout out Mike Terra and like all the people from the War Report. Word. They thought it was fire. And then City and Steams was like, yo, what's up? Like, you gonna do it? And I always wanted to battle at We Go Hard. Shout out We Go Hard. That's a real
facts.
That's a real classic place in battle rap. I feel like every battler should touch down there. I consider it Rucker Park. If URL's the NBA, that's Rucker Park. Every real baller should go ball at Rucker Park before he calls his career a career. You know what I mean?
Man, that's fire, and niggas is gonna be mad at you for that one, bro. That's a fact, though. Shout out to Coliseum, but like, yeah.
Oh no, I mean, look. Shout out to Coliseum, K-Sleeves, James, Blackbeard. I fuck with all of them. I mean, a lot of CNC is Collie.
Right.
But we talking history and status. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. I'm fucking 3BL, but I'm not gonna lie. In New York, and with the history, everybody knows We Go Hard is one of the most respected leagues that's not like going for that, number one, URL spot. You know what I mean? That's the next place.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just a fact. That's not even like nobody's opinion. I feel like almost any battler would tell you that. You know what I mean? Like, look at the names who stopped through We Go Hard. No problem.
Yeah. Shout out to all the We Go Hard alumni. Cause I mean, people always talk about them, having it a little bit easier because they're in the city. But I'm like, bro, you put a lot of these guys anywhere. Like, they're probably the best nigga in your league, bro.
We Go Hard was probably one of the tougher crowds I could say I probably was in front of. But it was my type of crowd, so it was one of my favorite crowds as well. Because, I don't really like the type of crowds that fucking, punch you across the room and all that shit. I'm more or less like...
I thought you DMV niggas like that shit.
I mean, I don't speak for the whole DMV. That is a DMV thing, but I personally rather you not touch me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm usually wearing like nice shoes or some shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't
got some shit to do after.
Yeah, I don't really care for it. And it was like against me and Prezi. There wasn't no gas or nothing. We was really just able to rap. You know what I'm saying? And I really liked it. It's one of my favorite battles as well. Like, I wish I really could have did a lot more because I wrote that shit in like, short time span. But I don't feel like it was like, anything that you have to put that out there about. Like, nah. I mean, I prepare last minute a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't really no excuse for me at that point. Like, any battle where a nigga be like, damn, what happened? I don't even tell him.
You said you also make music and everything like that. Do you got projects out that people can that the people can consume, or like is that still going on while you battling and everything like that? I want to understand that a little bit more.
Okay, so the way it started out was like when I was first just doing music, like I was like real heavy like on SoundCloud, you know what I mean, getting mixtapes on like Spinrilla and all that kind of shit.
Right.
And then it was like, but when I joined the Army, because I'm in the Army, what I mean? Salute. I ain't no fucking reservist neither. I'm active duty.
Oh yeah, that's why they always be getting on you about that. Like you active duty.
Yeah, I do the Army shit. You know what I mean? Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? Like every day. My Afghanistan, all that dumb shit. You know what I mean? So it'd be
wow. I didn't even know that. How long you been in the Army?
Shit, almost. It'll be like 3 years in January. So pretty much ever since I got popular in battle rap, I've been in the Army. I really didn't get popular until I joined the Army. If that make any damn sense?
That's crazy. I wonder how the Army, because I don't like. Do they have rules against what you could?
Nah, they know. They know.
Oh, they know. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. When I joined, they like found like my Twitter and like all that other crazy shit, and they made me. They asked me if I was you know, they made me put myself down as a professional rapper because I've been paid to rap before, you know what I mean? So that like, that had to go down and like, I guess under my profile or some stupid shit. I don't know what it was, but
that's wild, bro.
Yeah, they know. They told me I could do it. I mean, it ain't got shit to do with the Army.
Yeah. Well, shit. Hey, respect to them for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some of these cats be scared to, like. I mean, I guess if Oops can do it, like Oops a whole like councilman, and he be up there. If I'm lying, like, I'm flying on feet and left the motherfucking ground, like
he more important than me. I mean, sure, I'm just a regular soldier. I mean, invest in yourself. So that's what I tell people. Most battlers, they just want to make money off battle rap, but they don't like, you know, invest in themselves. Like that's the big thing that's missing. It's like, nah, I don't want to just battle and try to, you know, get as much money as I can out the game. Like, nah, you gotta funnel it back in to get more coming back out. You know what I mean? Like that's how it works.
Yeah.
So I'm about to like, I love battle rap. So I'm not one of those people who just trying to use battle rap to get a record deal so I can say fuck battle rap and I'm not a battle rapper. I ain't really trying to do that.
Now we've entered the part of the show here where, I mean, not everybody can do this, you know, flex voice. But if you got something you want to lay down for us, man, you know what I mean? 16 something, you know what I'm saying? For the people and all that, man.
All right. It's Cuban, the young gunner. They say that boy bad to the bone. I'm talking extended clip, government shit. It came with a laser. I'm old school. The Motorola wasn't my first razor. I'm old school. The Motorola wasn't my first razor. Old school. My father taught me what a beat was, what a pager. See, I'm the type of nigga where I really live the bars that I quote. And you the type that see a battle, then you imitate. See my knife emotional. It wasn't even that deep and he got all bent out of shape. I'm feeling different. They thought they make it out the DMV twice. I ain't feeling that. Drugs already killed Gwitty. They had to get the Reaper to bring him back. You remember Gwitty was hopping in Tay-Rock interviews for a battle, looking like a clown, knowing it wasn't going down. See, we don't play with the hands. Don't worry, I got it covered. Rock, paper all over the pound. See, I could kill Gwitty. Then I'd be waking up in the middle of the night in cold sweats because I believe in karma. I know the Reaper after me. So it's only right that I turn to drugs to help me cope with death. They probably to help me cope with death. See, I'm another step. And these niggas don't get it. That we really gonna go to weapons? Boy, this arm is enormous. They probably banned me from the league. Barry Bonds. See, I'm using drugs just to enhance the performance. These niggas couldn't do shit with me. I got a nasty clip. Big Blicky. Evil how the bullet went through Reaper and Nick Gwitty. I was headed out Hempstead. Chopper with a big leg. And you like to put S in front of everything? See, now he done fell into high water. You put S in front of another word, and on my daughter, we're going to see if Gwitty's laughter is still funny. Wait, hold on. Gwitty's laughter turns into slaughter.
Yo.
I'm talking about battling you niggas. Got me in my bag and shit. Like, I'm mad as shit. Nah, really. I'm talking 4 swipes on a paragraph from your girl. Mad as shit. Niggas not even up to par. They the worst actors. Nah, they not even up to par. You get it? They rap backwards. Who better than me? Nah, don't answer that. See, the question was the answer. We playing Jeopardy. I'm done, man. I'm done.
Hey, yo, chill out, man.
Yeah, I was gonna bug out on them, bro. I was so. That's all I got, bro. I can't. I got these bars for Ryder, bro. I don't want to spit on you. Drop some Ryder bars. I'm about to do it. You about to make me do it. You about to make me do it. You about to make me do it. I was this close. I said, "Oh my God, I'm about to do it."
Yeah. Nah, I don't want you to do that, bro.
I got another big announcement though. I was gonna wait, but you, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
I will be announcing after I beat the living shit out of Ryder on August 26th. I will be announcing that I am a Goonie officially. Now. That's why it was funny you said that. I said this nigga Tony know everything.
Nah, I don't be knowing shit. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I got some of the worst. I tell people, especially battlers, I'm like, I'm gonna remember this, but I'm not gonna remember this. Like between the engineering and the weed, I can't. Like my memory is fucked up. It's just equations and weed, my nigga. Like I can't. So now I had no clue. That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean Twerk personally. He personally asked me, you know what I mean, about joining the Goonies. And, you know, Drugs been trying to get me to be a Goonie for fucking ever. But I was more focused on my own thing. I like doing my own thing. But I mean, when Twerk came and asked me, I mean, for my area, I was just like, my reasoning was, I'm really like from like the heart of like the DMV. Like I grew up and like, that's literally what I knew my area as. Like this wasn't a new thing to me. Like I was literally raised under the term DMV. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really like my area being represented by people who some people don't think is from there, you know what I mean, when I'm really from there. But instead of being like a hater saying, oh, he ain't from the DMV or trying to tear it down, I would just rather, you know, be a part of it and do what's best for my area and just rep it right. You know what I mean? Okay. Like that's, and you know, and I fuck with all the Goonies, you know, Glue Easy, all of them. Like, I'm cool. I've been cool with all the Goonies for quite some time. You know, me and Mac, that's my boy after we battled. So it made sense. But I still had to battle Ryder though. That was like one of my things. Like that, that was
you had to get that one off. Yeah.
Yeah, because we got some things like to talk about. It's just like I really want to be like the king of Maryland, you know what I mean? So it's just like I'm scratch that name off the list, you know what I mean? Like right. That's the one. I ain't worried about none of the other names. Like I don't really want battle. I mean, I had battle. I don't really want battle Prep or Danger Zone Top Law. I'm just like, I take out Ryder, and then you know what I mean. Then Tay Rock, he neither can give me the torch, or you know what I mean. He could hold it too long. You know, it could burn him. You know what I mean? So right. That's how I'm looking at it. Talk that shit, nigga. That's the big bro, but that's how I feel. Like I want to be the king of Maryland, so I'm like, I gotta shoot Ryder down first. So I'm like, he gotta see. I consider Ryder above me, maybe 1 inch on the ladder. So I'm just like, I take him down. Then who next? It's after Rock. It's gonna be me. You know what I mean? And then I even told Rebel, you know, shout out to Rebel. I said,
shout out to Rebel, bro.
I told Rebel we can do it, and I'll come to the pit fights. Like I'm really serious. I'm really serious about that King of Maryland shit. Like I want that. Like I even told Rock, like that's like, you know, Rock probably about to retire or whatever he gonna do. So I'm just like, when he do that, then it's me. And if he don't do that, then we could battle eventually. You know what I mean? That's the type of time I'm on. Like, I want that shit.
Cuban, bro. I say this to people because like, they ask me, yo, why you do the new Battler Spotlight and shit like that? I would much rather have newer guys on the platform than even the older vets. I like the new energy. I like to know it restores faith in battle rap for me because I get jaded sometimes. Usually when I see the younger joints or I go to the battles and shit like that, I'm like, all right, I feel good now. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is in good hands and shit like that. So I'm happy you got to spend this time with us and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to salute you and your career, your progression and everything. You know what I'm saying?
No, I appreciate you. I'm happy to be here, man. I tell people I'm one of the easiest battle rappers to deal with. Like I don't have no like crazy shit. You be like, yo, bro, you want to do a radio show? When? You know what I mean? Like, thank you. Shit, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it's about. I'm saying, like.
And before you get up out of here, man, so that the people know, you know, how to find you, how to get in contact and things like that. Can you shout out the social media to people?
Oh yeah, I'm a Cuban with a Q. It's just like the country, the ethnicity, you know, Cuban with a Q, Cuban OTMT on everything. Easy to find. QUBAN OTMT on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So I even have a Snapchat. I don't really use that shit, but I'm on.
No one uses Snapchat, man. It's like
the fucking that update just threw me all the way off.
It threw me off too. And the Instagram sat everything down, and then all the hoes started being on Insta. You know what I mean? You know how it was.
I don't do none of that Hollywood shit. We all regular people at the end of the day. Facts. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So I will talk. If you want to ask me anything or you got any questions about something URL based or just inside a battle rap base, and you just want some, you know, maybe from another perspective of battle, I will answer you. I got you. You know what I mean? I'm all of that. I'm all for the interaction with the fans.
No doubt, bro. Well, between all of this shit right here, man, it's good to hear that you humble, you still working, you got a different perspective with this shit. I feel like with you, it's added to its positivity. There's still room to grow. And after each battle, it seemed like you learning something, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So again, salute to you, my brother. And you always welcomed up here, Black Compass, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, appreciate you. I gotta get on that Patreon. I need to start getting on them drunk nights.
Yeah, see, well, exactly, son, because we're going to bring the Drunk Fridays back. See, I've been getting requests to bring the Drunk Fridays back, and I'm a little conflicted, but if I do it, bro, we need to get you up here, because
the last time I was on here, with you, we was on Angry Fan.
Yeah.
Like, we was drunk as hell.
Drunk as fuck, that's a fact, because, I mean, sometimes you got to be like that, you know what I mean? Shout out to Caps, but,
yeah.
At any rate, though, man, we gonna get up out of here. We conclude this right here. This is Black Compass with Cuban. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the whole CNC, the entire DMV collective. Everybody's out there working. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Until next time, man. We up out of here.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. All right.
All right, bro. Peace.